Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. We've got a packed show for you today. Yeah, it's not really true, is it?
It's not really, no.
There's some news.
There's some news. I guess climbers are on a holiday.
They shouldn't be.
No, they should be.
This is Ascent season. Perfect temps.
It says who?
Gritstone climbers.
Oh.
Anyway, here's what's in today's show. The 8th highest mountain in the world gets its first integral winter ascent. Brette Harrington is back on the mega multi-pitches. And the EpicTV Shop winter sale is here. Stay tuned for some deals. T, I feel like we've already sort of downplayed this news show before we even got cracking. Why should people watch?
Because we've got news in 9B counter segment.
We do. We need to sort out the 9B counter. But we are starting with the world's first with that 8th highest mountain, Manaslu. It's time for a world first because Alex Txikon has climbed Manaslu in winter without supplementary oxygen. This is the third time he's tried the route, and it's the first integral winter ascent of the 8th highest mountain in the world. Although it was first summited in winter in 1984, this was done before the modern cutoff for winter ascents, which should start after the 21st of December. Alex and his Sherpa team summited at 9:30 a.m. and he's been working with Simone Moro's team as they prepared the route together, but Simone had to turn back due to illness. This is Alex's second 8,000 metre climb in winter. Now, I initially got a bit confused by this because it was like first winter ascent, but it kind of has had a winter ascent, but that winter team arrived on the 2nd of December and worked it through sort of like the better weather, apparently. So look, it's a modern ascent, it's an integral, so it's like everything linked together. And it's the third time he tried this, a third time lucky for Alex.
Third time lucky. And I thought when I first read the news, like first integral, that they already did it, but not the full thing. So now it's in full winter, fully climbed. That's it, that's done. In the record books. Yeah,
it's there, it's done, it's sorted. And it's kind of one of the first like big Himalayan ascents we've seen this season. So it's maybe starting to get good conditions out there.
But no, apparently it was like savage winter conditions.
Oh, really?
He's done it in like, not mild winter conditions. Like, he didn't do there's a bit of snow, there's like avalanche snow.
No one's going to downgrade that thing, yeah? It's one of those. Just come in. Where's Ondra? Ondra should turn up and downgrade it for him.
But it's not that you can downgrade it. It's like, that's the height.
No, I know.
Isn't it about the height?
Yes.
Did he take like the new measurement at the top?
Should they?
That's quite an interesting thing to know, isn't it?
Because it changes.
Yeah, the mountains go up and down.
Yeah, I remember that geography.
Are they going up? I think the Himalayas
They're going up, but weathering knocks the top off because it's only like millimeters at a time, and then weathering takes it down.
In winter. Why is Hugo laughing at this conversation?
I don't know. I think Hugo's. We're getting deep into geography. We should move on because you've got some.
Moving on to Italy, to warmer places, because Brette Harrington climbed a really tough multi-pitch down in Sardegna. As reported on planetmountain.com, Brette Harrington started off the year with her hardest multi-pitch ever. Climbing in Sardegna on the 1st of January, she was able to free climb Mezzogiorno di Fuoco, a demanding multi-pitch with grades up to 8B. The line was established ground up by Rolando Rarcher, Maurizio Viglia and Roberto Vigiani, and first freed by Rolando in 2007. This route is 270 meters long and divided up in 7 pitches. Some sections are quite run out and exposed, and not to be underestimated. To work the hardest pitches of 8B and 8A+, she had to fix 200 meters of static rope.
I kind of always forget that Sardegna is part of Italy.
It's an island.
It's a beautiful island.
Have you been?
I have been, yes.
Oh.
Didn't do any climbing.
Well, I guess I was going to say you certainly didn't climb that, but okay.
Definitely didn't climb that. Heck no. She's running holidays, isn't she? In Sardegna.
Yeah, she's running the free promotion for her.
I know, right?
It looks quite good, doesn't it?
It does look like the idea of being like
the
coached
pictures
by
are quite
Brette.
nice.
That sounds pretty cool.
But yes, in May this year, from like the 20th or something, we're really promoting this holiday.
We should stop this right now. It's not on the EpicTV
You can
Shop.
take us with you, basically.
Yes, you can.
Please.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it. We want a holiday.
It would be fun.
Well, nice one, Brette. Okay, sport climbing news. There's a ton of stuff, so let's get cracking. Giulia Masia has climbed Rolito Sharma Extension, an 8C in Santa Linea. The 14-year-old is already having a stellar career and has won the Spanish national championship several times. It's an impressive ascent, and it didn't take her too many tries to send it. Eva Hammelmüller has climbed the 8C+ La Ligne Claire. In an interview on 8a.nu, she describes how she wasn't in lead climbing shape, but chose this route to work it and build fitness. She sent it in just 9 tries and has her eyes on a possible 9A route.
This week, Isar Martinez took another important step in her climbing career. At just 17, she managed to climb La Bongeda, an 8C+/9A in Margalef. We got to highlight that she skipped the grade of 8C+. Ramon Julian made the first ascent of this route and climbed it second go, so he proposed the grade of 8C. But then, over the years, Alex Megos said, in comparison to the other routes in Espadelles, it could be a 9A. It took her a total of 20 to 25 days to send this route. Isiar, a great skipper. I mean, skipping AB is pretty impressive.
Skipper.
It's 8C+, she skipped.
Honest to God, thought you meant like boat captain.
No.
Yeah, honestly, that's where I went with that. I was like,
Skipper.
oh, she sails. Interesting,
no, she
interesting.
If you skip a grade, you're a skipper.
Are you? Is that the official term?
Well, it is now.
Skipperer.
I saw this article on climbing.com of like words to leave in 2022. But now I feel we should start words to bring in 2023.
Right.
So, skipper.
Skipper. There we go. Skipper's in. She was in last week's news show as well. Climbed
Indeed.
8C?
Yes.
Yes.
Because she didn't climb 8C+.
Right. 9A roundup, because a few on that as well. So let's get cracking.
Pietro Vidi just climbed his first 9A. He managed a second ascent of last night, a route in Margalef that Will Bosey made the first ascent in 2021. Pietro explains that he needed to find his own beta because Will's was just impossible. 19-year-old Giorgio Tomatis climbed Fuck the System, a 9A in Santiligna. On the same trip, he also managed to flash Rollito Sharma, an 8B+.
Also down in Spain, Peter Curic has done Wild Publico, a 9A in Margalef. It's only his second 9A, and he managed to do it second go. Stepan Wolf climbed Sanjiski Par Extension, a 9A in Osp, Slovenia. He explained that the route was partially wet, but this line has been his dream since 8 years ago when he climbed his first 8A at the same crag. It's like Margalef, Spain, Slovenia. Just cracked in there.
Yes.
But fair play for the Slovenian one. Slovenian rock climbing is quite interesting because I think it was, oh my goodness, what's his name? Owns the massive gym. Domin Skofitz. He was telling me how he's basically like climbed everything hard in Slovenia, but there's like possibilities for new bolting and stuff.
Well, he can start he can climb the same hard routes, but like taking holds out.
Right, that sounds
So it's
fun.
an elimination route, so that they can become harder.
He could do that.
Ideas.
He could also just go elsewhere and climb in his massive gym. But yeah, Slovenian climbing is meant to be pretty good. I've never rock climbed there.
Yeah, I've only heard good things. It's quite hard and polished.
Yeah.
Which makes really good climbers. So.
Oh yeah, really good
I remember
routes.
having this conversation with this woman out, I don't know, this summer, and she was like, "Yeah, 8A is not a big deal." I was like, "Oh right." She was like, "Yeah, the average is about 8A for men and for men and women." I was like, "Oh."
Oh goodness, that makes me feel
know.
terrible. Well, on that depressing note, we need to talk about 9B counter. We really do. All right, so we've been accused, possibly fairly so, of not bothering with the 9B counter last year. And you know what? They're correct. We didn't really bother with it, did we?
No, but it was like one of my favorite segments when, back in the day.
Before you used to come onto the show.
Kind
Yeah, it
of.
was better back then, I agree with you.
Oh.
But look, the point they're saying is if you're going to do it properly. But the whole point of the 9B counter was a joke, right? And I feel like it was a joke and then it became serious and now it's kind of back to the joke.
Okay.
So do we take it into joke territory? Or do we commit to it being serious?
Well, I thought about another thing that we use this segment to have a 9B fun facts.
You just
quiz
want to tell us
time.
fun facts about stuff.
Kind of.
Well, hang on. So we do 9B counter and then we have a fun fact about that 9B or just general
No, for example,
9Bs?
this week we don't have any 9Bs.
Yes.
But do you know when the first 9B was ever climbed?
I see. We could do another intro screen because it could be 9B counter and then nothing but fun facts and then we go T fun facts.
This is a lot of flow to edit.
It is. He's gonna hate us, but I'm gonna do the music. You do a fact. You ready?
Okay.
T fact.
Well, no, it was a question to you.
But
when was the first 9B climbed?
You can't give me a...
Yeah, but it's a whole story thing.
But we talked about this off air, I know.
Exactly.
So you want me to pretend? All right,
Yes.
here we go.
When was the first 9B climbed?
Oh, I should know this. Somewhere in Spain.
No.
Margalef.
No.
It's got to be a Sharma route.
It is.
He would have bolted it probably.
I'm not sure about that.
Sharma, somewhere, not Spain, somewhere in France.
No, because he's American.
Oh, maybe it's America. Is it America?
It is America. Okay, this is too
Is
fake,
it
Matt.
Jumbo Love?
Good job.
Yeah! Yes! We did this off air.
We did it off air already, but he genuinely didn't know. And which date was he climbed on?
I don't know.
It's an important date in September, which something
My
really...
birthday, 7th.
No, it's something really horrible happened on that day as well.
My birthday, the 7th.
No.
Right.
Oh, yes, but it's like... No,
Go on.
I think it's 9/11.
Oh, wow.
It's said in American dates.
Okay.
But it's on the 11th of September.
Okay. Well, thanks, T, for bringing that down. Thanks for the fun fact.
Oh, but no, the actual fun fact is that the first 9B, I think, was proposed in 2003 by Bernabé Fernandez. And this is according to guidedolomiti.com. But he climbed Chilean Balam, if that's how you say the route name. But now it's considered to be an 8C+.
Okay. Well, thank you, T, for your fun facts.
You're welcome.
Let us know. We will try to take it more. In all honesty, we'll take the 9B. If we're going to do it, we should do it. Like, we should at least write it on a piece of paper, for goodness sake. So we will try better. I'm sorry. It was mainly my fault.
Can you also let us know if you actually want fun facts of 9Bs?
Yes. And be honest. Okay?
But don't let me down. Please.
Shop stuff now, and it's winter, and therefore is the winter sale. Up to 50% off on loads of brands, loads of deals, loads of cool stuff. And what we've done is we've picked a couple of items from that sale, which are our favourites. I want to draw your attention to the Scarpa Vapor Lace climbing shoe. Used to be €150, is now just €104. I used to wear the Velcro version.
Ooh, no, but we had like a inner soft thing, right?
Oh, it's so comfortable, yeah. But that is a different kind of shoe. This one is a bit softer, but it is like, what's its name? What's that thing when the sole's full sole? Full sole?
Full or split sole?
No, it's not a split sole.
So it's a full sole.
Yes, it's a bit stiffer, a bit more sport climbery.
So it's not
good
Voldemort because his soul is split in multiple places. He's like Harry Potter and has one soul.
Where does your mind go?
I know, it's quite good though, wasn't it?
Well, mine went to Skipper on a boat, and yours went Voldemort. Fair enough. That's my choice. Do you have a product?
I do. I'm not gonna say it as well as you did, or with my help. I chose the Black Diamond Women's Session Suede, and it was at €120, and now it's down at €90. It's available from 36 to 41.5. And we tested back in the days one of this very similar.
What does it look like?
Black Diamond Approach shoe.
Show me that. Oh yes.
Yeah, but look at the color. It's so nice and looks a bit more rigid.
For the podcast, describe it.
Oh, I have to describe this shoe. A comfortable approach shoe with sticky rubber and stretchy heel for easy on-off between routes and/or problems. Everything is a problem. So
it's a good shoe. We actually both genuinely have this shoe.
Yes, and I genuinely like the heel thing of it because I'm so lazy with putting on my shoes, and I know right now they're hanging on my feet, and I actually always use the heel slip in and off thing.
Yeah, it's a rubbish approach shoe, but it's a really good like gym and font shoe.
No, but this is stiffer because it's.
Oh, is that the stiff one?
Well, it's in suede leather.
Oh, there we go.
Don't talk over my things.
Oh my goodness, I got burned on the shop show. I'm sorry, T. I'm sorry.
It's okay, but
I
you were
apologise.
just thinking of the wrong one.
That was super rude. I'll be quiet. I'm sorry.
Tummy hurts.
Right, so moving on to content on Epic TV, and we have a brilliant film. Charlotte Durif, I think I've said that right.
Durif.
She's done over 700 routes 8A
and
above.
over.
Yeah, it's a crazy amount. It's a brilliant film. It's on the Epic TV main channel. Check out the teaser.
I first started climbing with my brother and my father when I was really young, and we would climb everything from routes, boulder, alpine climb, and multipitch. I didn't particularly have any big ambition, I just loved climbing and being out there on the rocks. And yet, when I was 13 years old, I climbed my first 8A, which was Little Big Boss in the Gorge du Tarn. And that year was really a breakthrough in my climbing because I realized that I was pretty good at it. From then on, I started taking climbing a bit more seriously, going more places, trying new routes, experiencing new style, just pushing the limits of what I was able to climb. 7 years later, and after having climbed 390 routes in the 8th grade, I climbed my first 9A, les 3P in the Gorge du Verdon. This route fitted me perfectly, 50 meters long, very steep on pockets, all in endurance. And after 11 tries, I sent it and became the second woman in the world to climb this grade.
this short clip movie film video of her explaining all these routes really just made me want to go to Kiparisi though, because of the tufas. It looks like tufa-y. Not that I know how to climb that, but I mean 700.
Is it
That's not how you say it.
too tougher for you? Too far? Too far? Too far? Is it too far for you?
Hugo, why are you laughing?
Hugo's off camera just giggling in the background. I think it's a wonderful
We're
pun.
not that funny.
That's a great pun. Comment of the week, and we've got to sing. So
No, we don't.
we could not. This is the second
Who
show.
made up the singing thing?
Me and Hugo,
But why?
because it was funny.
Okay, is it still?
I don't know. I still find it funny, mainly because of how much you hate it.
Oh, right. But this morning,
Okay, what should we do?
I played out loud, Tay Tay. So I
You
feel
did play Tay, yeah.
some things,
We'll pick a Tay song, and we'll sing it to the tune.
you don't know any because you don't actually
trust
listen.
me, I know some. I got it played.
Die,
at
shake
me.
it off.
Shake it off. Okay, die. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Na, na, na,
Comment
na,
of
na,
the
na,
week.
na, na.
Check it. Comment of the week. Comment of.
I hope she'll never see
I tried
this.
harder than you.
I swear I'm a real fan. I just haven't bought concert tickets.
Do you have a comment of the week?
No, I don't. You were meant to pick it for me.
My comment of the week is from, it's about RAB. So I couldn't remember what RAB standed for. And someone, Neil B, says, RAB doesn't stand for anything. It's the name of the founder and all-round legend of climbing, Rab Carrington. And yes, I did know that, but I'm an idiot and I forgot it.
So I did look into Rab for another thing. Apparently he learned how to stitch together like down jackets and sleeping bags in Argentina when he was like stranded on an expedition.
Thanks, T.
Okay, so Jonathan Ross, a fan of
Not
Epic
the
TV.
Jonathan Ross, like BBC One Jonathan Ross.
Who's Jonathan Ross?
Wow.
I got gasps. Gasps.
To be
Do
fair,
I need to know him?
No.
Is it important for my
Not
career?
even vaguely,
Well then.
No.
Jonathan Ross, DDSMHS. I don't know what that stands for. Pay the man, comma, Epic,
This is about
Tyler, who actually DM'd us on Instagram, and thank you so much, because we should have announced the winners of the 9B counter and all
Oh
of this.
yeah, we forgot about that. Go on
So,
then.
no, go ahead. I'll do a drrrr.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 9B counter for the men is Mr. the one and only Seb One.
We.
Winning it. Fantastic, Seb. And for the women, T.
Well, with a lot of points over all the other women, Anak Verhoeven.
Oh,
She climbed the... Good job. She climbed so many 9As and 9A pluses. And we also have a La Sportiva video about one of them. So, La Sportiva Living Legends, Anak Verhoeven. Links down below.
there we go. Well, thank you for watching the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Do check out the shop deals link down below, because there is ongoing Rab and Patagonia deals as well on the shop. So loads of discounts to be had. We'll be back next week.